Hey everybody! In today's tutorial I'm going to show you how to make accurate shadows with the negative space from a matching die cut. For today's project I'm using the Easter Lamb stamp set from Stampin' Up!, the All Prettied Up box die from Mama Elephant, and I just have these temporarily taped together on the back while I make my shadow. So here's the negative space from a die cut. This die is from Dave's Dies, and it matches the little lamb. And the cool thing about negative die cuts is when you flip them over, you can get a mirror image. And you know I love mirror image shadows and reflections. So I have a little piece of washi tape. I'm just getting some of the sticky off. And I'm going to position my little lamb and box on the card, just so they don't move while I'm creating my shadow, because I want my shadow to be both on the box and on the ground underneath the box. So, and like I said, you have to flip it so that you get the negative. And you also want to take care to just use the portion that's going to be reflective. So you can see I have the lamb cut off about right there. So that's also what needs to be reflected in the shadow. So I'm going to move it up until that kind of matches how the lamb looks and tape it down. And then I'm going to use a Post-it note just to cover up the part that I don't want shadow on. And I'm going to create the shadow with some Pool Party ink and my Clarity Stamp stencil brush, because it gives me a nice soft coverage. And I'm just going to put it onto the box. Now this is a pretty light colored ink, so I'm going to make sure that I go over it several times to get a real shadow on that craft cardstock. And then I'm also doing it on the card base, just where the little lamb's head would cast a shadow onto the ground. And you can add additional Post-it notes if you just want to be extra careful down at the bottom. But these brushes give you a lot of control, so it's easy not to go outside of the area you need to get a little ink on. But I am going to be pretty generous with the ink here, like I said, since I'm working on dark cardstock on the flap of that box. But what's fun about this shape is, or any matching die, is that they have super interesting shapes, and so they make great shadows. And in this case, you'll be able to see his little ears, and it's going to be really cute. So here's the reveal. I'm just picking it up a bit just to make sure I have enough ink, and I do. I'll remove that little Post-it just so I can take the mask off all at once. And there you have it. An adorable and completely accurate shadow of my little lamb. So I hope you enjoyed that little tip. Thanks so much for watching.